Okay, go.
Okay. So good evening, Miss Hamiza. We are from Ipoh. We are Group One from Ipoh, and we are going to now be doing a presentation on our project for comparison between multicultural and homogeneous country. My name is Autam Sun.
My name is Ahmad Irfan.
My name is Hana Dania.
And my name is Ashwini.
Okay, and now we are going to start our presentation on the comparison between multicultural and homogeneous countries in education.
Okay, pasang.
So to have just a quick introduction, from this project, we did a lot of research, and we as a team we picked out for the homogeneous country, we picked out South Korea. South Korea is more of an Eastern country and is really consistent of mostly Korean people. And in the multicultural country, we chose to do it on the United Kingdom, as Europe is a very big place, so we chose United Kingdom because the UK have a lot of how do you say this? A lot of multicultural people that's living in there and is a citizen in the United Kingdom. And also, just for a fun fact, they also did colonize us as Malaysian by the British. We did get colonized. Okay, so moving on from and here is to answer the question of why did we choose South Korea and also the United Kingdom as the chosen country for our project. The reason is we wanted to find out is there any difference between the Western culture and also the Eastern culture. The Western being the United Kingdom and the Eastern being the South Korea. We wanted to find out is there a difference because there are different culture and come from different country. So yeah, we wanted to find out is there a difference in their educational system in between a homogeneous country and also a multicultural country. We have chose to do on one is the teacher's requirement to teach primary school students, and number two is the use of technology in the UK and also the South Korea. So right now I'm going to talk about the teacher requirement in the United Kingdom. Firstly, the set of qualification for uh, an individual that is going to pursue the role of teaching or the role to become a teacher or lecturer or educator or whatever we call it. First, they have to get the right qualification, which is their in the UK, which is their GCSE. In Malaysia, will be our SPM or STPM. They have to get their GCSE in English, Maths, and Science. They have to get it within grade 4 or grade C above, and A level equivalent of any of the subjects in the matter, and also a university degree in any of the subject they wish to pursue to be a teacher in. Next, they have to choose their training path. Either they can either go for a bachelor in education in any university course with a built-in training, like for us will be doing internship, or they can do postgraduate certification in education for those who already have a degree, or they can also do a teaching apprenticeship and earn while you learn, which is basically the same thing as an intern in Malaysia. So yeah, or the last way, which is to have like a school-based training on the job training in school. So you it's more of a hands-on thing for school-based training. So after they chose their training path, whichever the bachelor, postgraduate, or or having an internship. Next, they have to gain experience because you have to. It's just not being a teacher is not just about theory. You also need to gain experience to work and how to work with kids and how to teach them in the correct manner. So in that sense, they can volunteer or work with children in schools to build classroom and to get familiar with them once they pursue this as a serious career. Next, they have to also pass a background checks to complete a complete DBS check, a complete background check to ensure the safety for working with children. Because not anyone can work with children unless you have a criminal record. If you do have a criminal record, so I don't think anyone would hire you. Sadly. Other than that, they after all of that, they finally achieved their qualified teacher status. So they have this certification to teach children and to teach students of primary school. And they have with that they have to complete a 1 year introduction to gain their full access to become a teacher in the United Kingdom. So next, I'm going to talk about the benefits of being a teacher in the United Kingdom. Uh, the benefits of one of these benefits are a clear career path because a structured route from study to employment. Once you have chosen the path of you are focused on becoming a teacher, you already have what you want to do. It's just a straight path that you have to just slowly work hard for and cross until from studying and then until you become a full-fledged teacher. Next is job security because teachers are always in demand across the UK. But I would say this is not just in the UK, anywhere in the world, teachers are always in demand and will never lose their demand because there are always students to be taught and also generations to be educated. Next is personal growth. They can develop life skills such like communication and also leadership. Communication in the sense that you have to communicate with the students to teach them on how to learn or how to do their work and everything. And leadership is more you as the teacher, you have to lead them and guide them and be a role model for them to help them walk a good path and a great path to become a better person in society. And next is makes a difference because as teachers we are not only it's not only just a job, it's a role that all of us are going to fulfill because as teacher we are here to make a difference and to educate the next generation going forward. And finally is ongoing support because teacher you do not just learn study in uni and then become a teacher you stop learning. No, being a teacher means you are continuing learning even though you have become a teacher in 20 years or 10 years or 30 years into your life. You are still learning something new because the world is always going to be keep evolving. Okay, and that's all. Next, I think is the teacher requirement in South Korea, which I think I'm going to be passing to Hana Dania.
It's me, sorry.
Sorry, Ashwini.
Okay, so basically, South Korea is one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world, where technology plays a key role in daily life. People rely on mobile apps for various tasks such as banking, online shopping, transportation, and food delivery. And the country is also known group including the elderly. The country is also known for its high-speed internet and widespread access to free public Wi-Fi, making it easy for everyone to stay connected. In the field of education, South Korea uses digital
Habis ni
classroom,
kita main.
smart boards, tablets, even AI-powered tutoring system. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the nation quickly adapted to online learning, showcasing its technological readiness. South Korea is also home to major tech companies like Samsung and LG, and the government continues to invest in cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and also biotechnology. Automation is increasing in factories, and smart city projects are being developed to improve living. Overall, technology deeply influences the culture, economy, and everyday experience of people in South Korea, and making it is a global leader in digital innovation. So I'm passing it to next person.
Okay, so for this part, I will be taking over. That is the teacher requirements in South Korea. In South Korea, becoming a primary school teacher is a prestigious and competitive process, as teachers are seen as essentials to the nation's success. Compared to Malaysia, South Korea education system includes one additional year before university, with students going through elementary, grades 1 to 6, middle, grades 7 to 9, and high school, grades 10 to 12. Aspiring teachers must first gain admission to the National University of Education, which is highly selective. They complete a 4-year degree focused on core subjects like child development and pedagogy, followed by practical classroom training in their final year. After graduating, candidates must pass a rigorous national employment exam that includes written tests, interviews, and teaching demonstration. After they successfully pass that, candidates are employed as public servants, placed based on regional needs, and required to rotate schools every few years. Up next, teachers must also engage in ongoing professional development, completing 60 hours of training every 3 years through workshops, courses, or research projects. So that's all for my part. I will be passing it to the next person.
Alright, as for the last and fourth part is the use of technology in UK. As you can see here, there's a few items that these UK people use in primary school, such as interactive whiteboards, tablets, and educational software that enhance this preschool learning. These tools supports their core subjects that the children studies, and also their digital skills as well. Some of the more known educational software that they use is like Purple Mesh, mathematics, BBC Bite Size, and computer programming programs like Scratch and Bbots. Okay, one of the more advantages of using this technology is that in the UK it enhances their learning enjoyment, concentration, and motivation, and makes them communicate better, because in this era children use a lot of technology in their lives, which means that if they study using this technology, they will be able to increase not only their digital skills but also their enjoyment in studying at schools. But there are also limitations, such as the screen time concerns, the data protection concerns. This is why the government use proper support and policies so that this technology won't be used for bad things, especially within these young students. So yeah, that's everything for the use of technology in UK. Wait, who did conclusion?
So for the conclusion, Hana Dania will be doing the conclusion to conclude our project on comparison between a homogeneous and also a multicultural country. So take it away.
Okay, thank you, Kamsun. Okay, for this project, compare the educational systems of South Korea and the United States. It focused on teacher qualification requirements, use of technology in primary education. For United Kingdom, it is a multicultural nation with an inclusive and flexible education system. It also reflects diversity in its teaching methods and classroom dynamics. For South Korea, however, it is a homogeneous society with a focus on discipline and respect for the teaching profession. After that, it is also the education is structured, competitive, and career oriented. For the technology integration, both countries are embracing technology, but at different scales and with different levels of access. The key insight is that education systems are shaped by their cultural and social context. It is understanding these differences promotes cross-cultural learning and better teaching practices. So, for the final thought is a balanced approach that combines diversity with academic rigor may offer the most effective model for education globally. So, that's all from us. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Miss.